Look at what they're doing in here. Alright, I'm at a hunting camp with my nephews for the youth season, but this deer hunt that I'm going to do is for, show you is for the reduction zone, and it happens really quick. I get a few deer really quick, and thought it was a good success, but then at the end of the video, keep watching. I'll have you just watch the video and then get back with you at the end of the video. They're still coming my way. There's a buck to my left up there in the thick stuff, and they're still coming right to me. I'm gonna shoot the fawn. I'm pretty sure I just shot the doe. I was gonna shoot the fawn, but then the doe came walking through easier. Hopefully I got that deer. Hopefully I get all the deer. I just had a buck following a doe come into me. They smelled my scent, my utmost scent, and it scared them away. It's a scent lure that I always use. That buck, he did not want to come closer. That doe's coming back to me. Oh yeah. I just got that buck. It ain't a big buck. I saw one that might have been a little bit bigger than that. I just realized that was my last. That was my last bolt that I have. Every time I do that phone call, that doe would come in and that buck was already following that doe. Like she's in heat. Alright, the doe's leaving now. Alright, yeah, she's slowly going back. He would only follow that doe and only walk when that doe would walk, but he still stayed about 20 to 30 yards behind her. So she just got in about 15 yards. He stayed back behind her. It's about 35 yards. I shot right at his chest and hit him. He got hit hard. He's down. Now these other two doe, I gotta... Alright. I'm gonna get down out of the tree stand. I gotta pee. I'm gonna find these deer soon. don't see where I shot the deer at. I don't see the bullet, I don't see the blood, but I do see the doe dead up here on the side of the hill. That's the entrance wound right there. See that? It's swirled around. It's a doe, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a doe. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna follow this other's trail. It's got a pretty good trail. My phone's gonna die soon, so I'm just gonna find them quick. Recharge my phone. I don't know if I could show on YouTube this trail, but it's a big one. I switched to using Schwacker broadheads because they're cheap and they're doing just as good a job. Alright. I'm assuming it went this way because I don't know, it just it's on everything and then it just stopped. Okay, this one was easy. Pretty sure I see it. I got turned around because the trail was all, I'm saying the trail as in the is the, you know, but oh dang, there's a bunch of deer up here. But literally, I am right behind a house. It ran, so this makes it easy for me to get it out. It's right in the backyard, basically. There are deer everywhere in here. Alright, I let her lay for a little while, and you can tell by the bloating. Alright. So, I know where 1, 2 is, and I'm gonna go for the buck. Alright, I'm at the complete opposite end than I was hunting. I was hunting in the back corner. These deer ran to the front corner. The buck, he went diagonal through, so I'm walking back. I'm just gonna head back on a trail. Look, that deer that was just standing there. It pooped itself. Do you see that? I made it poop itself. I'm out of bolts for my crossbow. Oh wow, a tree fell here. There's deer running up there now. There's those 2 deer that pooped themselves. But this trail, I don't flip it around. This trail's blocked. We must have had some wind, because that's not cut. That's snapped. And I haven't been back here. But maybe that's why the deer are getting so close to the back of this house, is because it's all good bedding now. and they weren't aware that deer season starts soon. Now, this deer, you might have been able to see it get shot. I should be able to find it pretty soon. I just walked through a spider web. That's cool. Here's the spider. Look at this little spider down here. I just walked through that thing's web, and then I was using them as a yo-yo until he hit the ground. I've never taken a shot like this on a deer before, but I knew I wasn't going to get a second chance at it. Now, I'm going to go back to where I shot it. I'm going to just do a circle back and see if I can pick up on blood there. I don't think he made it far. Okay, this guy didn't go far at all. He went probably 20-25 yards. Let's turn it around. Good to go. And it's probably inside there. The other one I saw was a little bit bigger than this guy. Actually, he was probably twice as big. Alright, we're here at the youth hunting season, wrapping it up. It's time to go home and pack up for this, but after I got the 2 does and the buck for this hunt, my phone had died going out after I found the deer, so I didn't record any footage of me dragging them up and all that crap. But because I got 3 deer, conservation officer came out and told me that I must have shot the buck first and shot it a day before I shot the doe. I told him that was wrong and everything, and he was convinced, and he kept telling me to just admit to it. Threw me off. I've never done anything wrong in my whole life. So he finally says that, you know, fine, whatever, and leaves. But every time I stuck to the story, he just seemed like he was more upset. When he first got there, he seemed happy to show up, said he was just showing up because it was routine for them to check deer. When a lot of deer get checked in at one time, it's routine for them to just come and check it out. And so he lied to me. That wasn't why he was there. He then ends up telling me why he was really there was to say that I shot the buck first and shot it the day before, and then shot the doe the next morning, when that didn't happen. So I laughed it off, and you know, kept telling him what really happened. And he's like, well, I know, but he even asked me for photos if I had trail cameras out, which I didn't have trail cameras out. I didn't have photos. I had the video of me hunting, but I didn't take any photos. So I was gonna, after he lied to me and then was trying to get me to admit to something that never happened, I wasn't gonna give him any information at that point. I was just like, I was butchering the deer at the process when he showed up, so he could see that they were there, and you could see that the doe had been got first. You could tell that it was a little bit more expired than the buck. So they all looked similar, but they were killed basically the same time. So that's why they all look, you know, pretty much like they were shot at the same time. But right now I'm wrapping up the youth season, so go check out that video when it comes out and see how they did hunting on public land up in Mongo, Indiana. And hopefully this is just the beginning of the year, and hopefully we get more